Hello! Welcome to my first video inside my new library. If it feels a bit echoey, sorry, I'm gonna try and get some audio equipment. My current camera doesn't have the opportunity for an external mic, so I might need to change my camera. We'll figure it out. So if the audio isn't the best, I'm sorry, but here is my new library, or part of it. All my indie books are here, my manga is here, and I'm here to give you guys my August reading plans. So, I'm not gonna do a fully set TBR, but there are a few things that I would like to get to. There are a couple of things I do need to read, unfortunately, because I just fell off the face of the earth in July, basically. And didn't read at all for the last 2 weeks. I have got behind on the Masalong and Chronicles of Ixia, so if I can get hold of the Glass series and read Storm Glass, I will move on to Sea Glass. If I can't, then I'll just catch up with the series as and when I can. I do still want to continue the series. I adored the Poison Study series, the first 3 books, so I'm really excited to continue. The last month I didn't get to read A Court of Frost and Starlight or A Court of Silver Flames. I do want to do a reread of those, so I will potentially get round to them this month, but I'm not going to put them on here just in case. However, there are a couple of things that I am taking part in readathon wise. So the Keymark Discord have a readathon, and it's such a chill readathon. There are 10 prompts. It is Discord only, but by the time this goes up, the submissions will have closed. But if you are interested in joining a Discord, I would recommend Keymark. It is a great place. So the readathon is called TBR Quest. There are 10 prompts. You pick 5. There's a point per prompt that you complete. You get randomly allocated teams. I was randomly allocated, funnily enough, Chels from Not So Secret Bookaholic. And yeah, so you just try and get as many points as you can for your team. I will let you know any books that I want to read, if they will fit for any prompts, and we'll go from there. The other one I'm taking part in is Series TBR-a-thon. Normally I would try and just sort of like black out the board, but because I'm trying to be a bit more chill in one respect, then I might not fill all the prompts, but I know, right, okay, okay. I said I want to be chill in one respect. The other is not so chill, because JD Ray reads. You all know who she is. If you don't, I'll leave the links down below. I'm sure that anyone who watches me knows who she is, but just in case you don't, I will leave a link down below. She is doing a challenge with her Patreons, and she's trying to beat her best month so far this year, page-wise. So I think she said it was 8,000 or 9,000 pages that she'd read previously, and she wanted to beat that. And she's sort of invited people to join in if they would like. And I was like, yeah man, challenge accepted. But then I looked at my most pages read, and the most pages I read were in April, and it was 10,017. So you see what I mean by one part chill, one part not so much? There are a few chunky books on my TBR this month. If I can beat 10,000 pages, I will. I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't do it. But because I don't know specifically what I'm picking up, it is going to be a bit difficult. But I am filming this on the 6th. So we're already partway through the month, and I do have some things to share with you. So book-wise, what I'm currently reading is The First Binding by R.R. Verde. I have about 13 hours left on the audio for this. I need to find out page-wise how many pages that is. and I will add that to my page count, but that is a chunky boy. I will be making my way through this, and then I think the second book is called Doors of Midnight. I do have an interview with R.R. Vader along with Chels on the 19th of August, so ideally I would like to have finished both of these by the time we have that interview, because it is to promote the second book. It makes sense that I would finish it. That is also a chunky boy, and I do have that on ebook, so that would be an ebook read. Those two, I don't have to have finished them by the time we interview him, but I would like to have done that so we can actually have like a full conversation. Obviously non-spoilery, but I can ask questions about both books. So there's that. Meanwhile, the Undead, I've already read this. I literally read it in 2 sittings. It was a really fast read for me, but this adds to my page count, but it is only 294 pages. It still adds to it, so there's this that I've already read. I'm currently reading You With A View by Jessica Joyce. Chloe from Persistent Bookworm has recommended this to me, and I'm partway through it now, and Theo, Teddy and Noelle, Theo and Noelle, and Paul. Paul is just adorable. Anyway, there's that. There is that. And for Mina and the Undead, I did a poll pick, so that does fulfill a series TBR prompt. The next one I do need to read is Legacy of Steel, and this, my friend, is also a big boy. And this sits at 750 pages. Sorry, someone was at my door. So, this is 750 pages. This is going to make a massive dent in my TBR, in my page count. So, yeah. At some point, I do want to read back through this series. At some point, I do want to read back through this series, tab and annotate it. But, yeah. Next up, because the first binding is quite a long book, it's very in-depth and very character-driven and quite slow, I do want to pick up Legends and Lattes and Bookshops and Bone Dust to reread. Have I already reread these multiple times already this year? Yeah, but I saw Becca's wrap up and she read Bookshops and Bone Dust, gave it 5 stars, and it just makes me want to pick them up again. I can zoom through these and it just gives me the comfort that I need from a book. And I'm feeling that although some parts of my life are going really well right now, some not so much, and these just comfort me. Travis Balder's narration, being back with Viv and Tandy, and then Viv and the characters in this one, it's just going to make me feel good. So they're not big books, but they will still make a bit of a dent in the page count that I need to get to, and they will also make me feel very happy. The next 2 books are also big boys, and one of them actually finishes a series. So me and Lindsay Jardine are buddy reading these, and we were supposed to buddy read it in July. Obviously I was moving, didn't move the last 2 weeks, so we're going to be finishing off the Great Court series, which I've adored, and 5 stars so far, with Tyrant's Throne. And I don't know how many pages this is, but it is a bit of a chunky boy, so this, I'm scared about finishing this, but also excited. And I still really need to get these in hardback, and I will be going back through this series as well, tabbing and annotating this. Another chunky boy we have is Of Darkness and Light. I did start doing a vlog rereading these. I can't remember if I actually vlogged reading of Blood and Fire, because I zoomed through that. I need to check my clips to see if I actually have the footage, but I will be rereading this. This one is a reread for me, and The Exile is a reread, and I would like to read Of War and Ruin before the next book comes out, or before the arcs of the next book come out, because I would like to read the next book as the arcs come out. I want to catch up with this series. The Exile is only a novella, but this is the big chunky boy that I need to get through. And then other reads that I want to get through. There are 2 books that are coming up for indie book tours, and I've signed up to read those, so I will need to get those completed. I don't know page count, what they are like, because I don't have physical copies of both on Kindle right now, but we'll see how they go. And then the rest of the month is gonna be just how I'm feeling. I would like to get through. I realised when I was moving, I have way more manga than I thought I did. One of the reasons probably is because I did just bulk buy like 1 to 6 of Children X and then 1 to 5 of Windbreaker, because I read volume 1 of Children X, loved it, and then just bought the rest of the series that were currently out. And then Windbreaker, I thought I was going to really enjoy it, so I just bought a chunk of them. So I did, and then I bought quite a few volume 1s, and people have been using my Scifier code. If you don't know that I've got a Scifier code, I will leave it on the screen and linked down below. People have been using that, so I've got credit that I can use for that. So I've actually bought more manga than I thought I had in the last little while. So yeah, I need to get through some of these. Again, these are not all at all chunky boys, but it will help me chip away at the 10,000 page 10,000 pages that I would like to get through. I don't think I have anything specific that I would like to read. I'm just trying to look at my shelves. I would like to try and get to Blood of an Exile by Brian Naslund. So I've had this series since 2022, I want to say. I would like to get to this. It keeps staring at me. Jade from Jade Reads has recently read this series and really enjoyed it, and it's been on my shelf staring at me. I do also have, can you see, there is, hi Sally. Behind Sally, there are many, like all of these, and all of these are Butterfly Book Club books, and I haven't read one of them. So I would like to try and get to at least a couple of them this month, but we shall see. I still have a lot of unpacking to do, and like not a lot, but things that will require that I prefer to have audiobooks for. And if I'm sitting down reading manga, that's going to be a time when I can't just put around with an audiobook. So anything I read novel wise, I want to try and see if I can get the audiobooks for them. That is the plan. So these are my tentative reading plans for August, my August MBR. If I've missed anything off, then you'll know, you'll see it in my vlogs. And over the next couple of months you might see this background changes slightly whilst I manoeuvre my library around to how I want it. But because you'll see that there is just a stack of books that don't currently fit on shelves because I don't have enough shelf space. And yeah, behind you, I might as well show you over here. Behind you is like full blank walls. There. I'm hoping to get some shelves to fit on. Or fit against, should I say. But yeah. And also, whilst we're here, Darktown. Keep an eye out on my Instagram and on the Indie Booktours Instagram. I'm going to do a giveaway for all of these here. I have my own copy, but all of these are available to give away, and it's a fantasy RPG. So I will keep a lookout on my socials and on the Indie Booktours socials for the giveaway for that. And that's Ethel that Liam gave me. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you do like me and you want to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're here and you want to let me know if you don't have anything to say, always leave a like, hi, it's very much appreciated. And I will see you all in whatever comes next.